Today I will be talking to you on a subject called communication. But when I say this word communication, many of you start thinking that I am going to speak to you the management language. But I always differ from those languages of what is taught in the corporate world. Because corporate world is only an offshoot of what existed in the past. Corporate world is not something very great and something very great specialized. They believe that they are specialized. If they were that best specialized, the most of the employees who are working in their organizations will not go through the amount of stress they go through because of only the reason is the communication. The communication top to bottom is always as suits the management. But communication is not something that suits only somebody. Communication is a skill. It is given by the God. And let me tell you, God who has created this whole universe has represented his best communication channel through sound. It is he who gave us this initiation of sound. And with that sound, he gave us a great representation. The sound of the air is one of the best communication that air is blowing. Though when air is not blowing at a particular speed, you can only feel it. But that's a way to communicate. You enjoy a serene atmosphere early morning when the breeze is cool. That is a way of communication. When you go and stand near a sea, you will find the ocean is communicating with you. It comes very near to you, greets you, say good morning, and then go back. That's what its waves do. They communicate with you. Then you come to various other factors. The fire communicates with you that I have hidden temperature in me. If you touch it with your bare hand, your hands will burn. This is a communication. You take anything in the nature, they communicate it very clearly with us. And the best of the sound that emanated, various people are telling from various sources. Somebody says it is from NASA, somebody says from somewhere, whatever is said and done. You sit calmly in one place and chant Om. This is a sound that nature loves. And that sound is so extraordinary that one incident I have to tell you, there was a great spiritual teacher who is no more with us. His name is Mahesh Yogi. When he first time went to United States of America, he was mostly on a visiting visa, and they were telling him that once his visiting time is over, 45 days or so, he has to leave this place. So Mahesh Yogi went there with a purpose. He wanted to tell the world that how great is the Indian spiritualism. So to teach that, he needed a support from the American government. But unfortunately, they were very strict on their tourist visa. They said, you have come here on tourist visa and you better leave on tourist visa from here. So this man took a decision and he wrote a letter. Sir, I am a spiritual teacher. I have come here with a good purpose. I want to de-stress all those soldiers who went to Vietnam War and suffered. So kindly take out the worst sufferer out of them who are today suffering with all psychosomatic diseases. Kindly give me 30 days time. I will conduct a spiritual retreat, and from that retreat I will find out and I will give you all the reason that how they can be better. But if you really will wish it, you should please allow me with the reports of their medical treatment earlier done. You will find that I have justified after 30 days that my stay in USA. If you find I am reasonable and I have done good job, then you allow me to stay here in this country. And this is a fact. And he was allowed to stay. Of course, later he shifted to various places in the world and he had a very good ashram in Holland and various other places. That is what is a communication he did it. One good communication has changed the fortune of many people. And that issue, medical issue is totally separate, so I will not be dealing. I am only dealing the. See, what is communication? Communication is the message that I am conveying to you. In which spirit I convey to you, in the same spirit you are listening and understanding it. If you are not understood in the same spirit in which I have conveyed the message, then that communication is not complete. And if you find Many people, before listening to anybody, they start speaking their point of view. That is not a good communication. Then you will find many people are very anxious to answer and answer. Their point of view is so stubborn that they believe that they don't have to listen. Many times a news that is communicated to them, my dear friend, I am speaking from your native place, your uncle or your grandfather has met with an accident, he will not listen. He will say, yes, how is he? He must be okay. I have recently sent him $500. I have asked him to renovate the house and take care of himself and take care of my granny. How is things there? He will continue from his side. Then this man has to wait and listen. He says, have you completed? He said, yes. He is no more. Oh, I am sorry. See, this is a bad communication. You find people communicate in any way they like because they are not prepared to listen. What is there with their ears? God has given them open. Why it has given open? That first you should listen before you answer. But we don't. Our children, if we don't teach proper communication skill, they will also go through complications in their career, in their profession, in their learning. So for learning, what is important is listening. Learning is not possible without listening with rapt attention. So that is what we teach through meditation. When a person can sit silently for 1 hour, he develops a habit of understanding and listening both. That is a very important factor. Then using appropriate words while speaking. You cannot speak as you like. I recently see this new communication style that has developed over last decade, 10 years, and the worst part is last 5 years. They call a 70 years person, nearly 70-year person like me, hi. They are not even bothered that this man is 3 times, 4 times older than me. We should talk with appropriate words. Hi is not the word. They can as well say, how are you, sir? How are you, uncle? How are you, tata? Good morning, tata. Good evening, tata. Good afternoon, tata. Namaskar, tata. Vanakkam, tata. Salam alaikum, tata. We have stopped this way of communication because this appropriate word is not being utilized. It's a very careless attitude when a 20 years person tells a 70 years man, hi. I am not his classmate. I am elder than his father's age. And he communicates with us like that. So also they think it is a pride. What they can, Angrez mar gaya, aulad chhod gaye. We learn every damn thing from Westerners. And all of these Westerners are teaching has let them down in the COVID-19, it is proved. Communication is very important in our life. If we don't use communication properly, we will struggle a lot. There are 3 things in life that once leave us, we will not be able to get back. Number 1, if an arrow leaves the bow, it never comes back. So you have to think before you shoot your arrow. Similarly, if the life leaves the body, it will never come back. And the words once slipped out of your mouth can never come back. Before speaking only, we have to think 2 times that what kind of words we have to use in communicating with X, Y, Z who are in front of us. We, in our hurry to communicate, we just talk anything we like. That's not good. Now you take many things that I will take you. The basis of communication, it is taught by the God. The Supreme Creator has given us the natural sounds. And the drum beat sounds we listen sometimes is so awkward that it makes you sleepless. But same thing, you hear the natural sound, you feel like somebody is singing Lori for you and you will sleep happily. Understand, communication is the language of human body, and that too when the body is alive, which exhibits what this person is. His way of speaking tells us what he is. Speaking is a most important part that applies to all living beings. You show affection to a dog, it will return with affection. It doesn't understand your English. It doesn't understand your Tamil. It doesn't understand your Hindi. It will not understand your Kannada. It will not understand your Bengali or Punjabi or Gujarati. But it will understand the words without speaking is the love of language which you express through your body language. Same with your elders. The way you go and communicate with them, the way you go and sit to them, the way you hug them, the way you talk to them, they understand what are you telling. You need not use your words at all. Communication is something which can really mend the ways of human life. Communication is something which can take a person from a very normal position to a very higher position. I have seen many great communicators. The best of the best was Atal Bihari Vajpayee, the former Prime Minister of India. He is a great communicator. He can tell you very hard words but in a softer presentation. Abdul Kalam ji, good communicator. Swami Vivekanand, great communicator. Barack Obama, great communicator. There are fantastic speakers all over the world who have risen to that level because they could communicate to the masses, to the world, what exactly is in their mind. And without you are able to communicate properly as a teacher with your student, how are we going to develop a good student and teacher relationship? A relationship is built only by communication. The relationship of parents and children, the relationship of husband and wife, the relationship of siblings, the relationship of friends. Anyone, you can make him understand your point of view, then you are a successful communicator. I have a lot of things to speak on this subject, but for the time we get in 15-20 minutes, it's very, very difficult. So my sincere request to all of you is, never ever behave rude with anybody. Don't be rude. You can tell the same thing very softly. You can express yourself. You can tell him that, look, whatever you are doing, I am not supporting you and it is not in accordance with the whatever the system it prevails. It is not in accordance with that. So I don't accept it. You need not shout. You need not growl. I see people shouting at their, especially in the family, they shout at their wife, they shout at their children, they shout at everybody. Not necessary. Not necessary at all. You must understand that shouting creates lot of a bad blood, a bad atmosphere, and that atmosphere, instead of that boy listening to whatever good you have told him, the child has to listen, the wife has to listen, the husband has to listen, they listen in other way around. Why he always shouts at it? All that you said good thing is forgotten. Only one word remains there. Why is he shouting at us? Now, with internet coming into our world, people want faster communication. They don't have patience. 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 15 minutes, 20 minutes, in 1 hour they decide, this man is now very angry on me, he is not communicating, he is bad behaved. You don't understand what that man is going through. That is not a good communication. You cannot have a judgmental communication. You have no right to judge anybody unless you have listened to his point of view or his side of the version. On any issue, there are two sides. Two sides of every issue, and there is a third side which is the correct. You are right, I am right is not a communication. What is right is good communication. We need not be convinced, but we should be prepared to accept truth is truth. When you speak compassionately, animals listen to you. You may be surprised. There are many monks, they play happily with the animals. I had a very great association with African safari, and there I have seen people how happily they live with the cubs. In fact, we were fearing, but they were having no problem. The cubs also have no problem. They're just playing like any dog or a human being is playing. So my dear friends, my dear children, my dear students, my dear teachers, every day, whenever you get up from the body till you sleep, your life is only communication. If you communicate softly, nicely, people will listen to you. People will respect you. People will give you your rightful position. If you don't behave properly, that will express from your speaking ability, and your speaking is part of your communication. What you express from your face, that is what is your inside you are trying to communicate, that your face will indicate. The smile is missing in your face. You are serious. Why you are serious? Because you are trying to portray yourself that you are serious on that issue. Your face will tell. That is why the great quote, face is the index of human mind.